like to use this lens on call. So this is with the wide lens attached to the front camera. As you can kind of see, you get this whole area. You can tell that I'm in the garage. You see this whole light box back here. And now without it, whoop,
that is a lot smaller.
you get that small square. So yeah, I think that little lens clip is pretty worth it. I can't play for that long. It's just like for me, I'm like seriously blind, so it's too small, and so it would be cool. I would buy it again if they made it with a bigger screen and better resolution, like not because I think it's barely 1080 or is it 720? I don't remember. But I'm like it should be able to handle 4K, you know, at this point.
Yeah.
So I would do it for that. But the really expensive Magic Keyboard. Yeah.
I've heard of that.
This thing is so expensive, but the only reason I bought it, okay, so for the 11-inch, it was $300. I did, thankfully, I mean, I was willing to pay the $300, but I thankfully had like $150 worth of Apple gift cards, so it wasn't too bad. I paid like $170, a little bit less than $170, but it is crazy expensive. So I'm kind of, since it's been...
I hear it's worth it.
I don't know if it's actually worth it, because it's worth it if you are a business person and you're typing.
Yeah.
If you have to draw, this is not the one for you, because it doesn't lay flat. So I mean, you could easily, obviously, like take it out of the case, and then you have it like, you know, flat.
I guess it makes sense if you're like a writer or a business person, but you don't have use for a laptop.
Yeah, if it's not like super heavy duty but actually someone said that a MacBook Air is less expensive if you get like, I think it's an 11-inch or 12-inch iPad Pro with the case. Like that's a more expensive combo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if you draw, but think about it, well, I don't know. I guess it's good if it's for like a very specific person, I feel like. Like if you draw and you don't need a computer to edit your drawings, you could detach the keyboard and you can have a really high, because the iPad Pro is really awesome for drawing.
Yeah.
I think that would make sense.
Maybe.
If you don't need a laptop.
I don't know. I mean, like, it's really nice. It's like a luxury case, you know? That's what you're paying for. This is the first case I actually buy that's from Apple itself. I usually always buy third-party cases.
Okay. And so it's a case with a keyboard.
Yeah, and it's lit. It's backlit. It has a trackpad, so that's kind of cool. But it doesn't have any function keys. So like play, pause, the volume buttons. There's none of that. So if I wanted to adjust the volume, I have to use actual buttons on the iPad, which again isn't a big deal. But if you're paying $300 or $350 for the 12-inch version, that's that's really expensive.
A big deal.
That's kind of a big deal.
Interesting.
But and then I also wanted to do a review of. Do you know Moment?
No.
They sell. They make these lenses that you can attach for your phone.
Oh, okay.
However,
for photography?
Yeah. So this is the wide lens. Okay, so this right now is using just the regular front-facing iPad camera thing. And I bought this clip that they just came out with, so you don't have to, you used to have to use a specific case and then to attach it. But this clip, you can attach it to anything, a laptop, an iPad, and check this out. So now I'm going to install the wide lens.
Oh, that looks great.
You can see the camera, you see like... whoosh.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I'm really excited.
Good. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's not bad. So that's what I really wanted it for, was for like iPad or when we do like Zoom calls and I can have like everyone around me and you can see it wider. But yeah, kind of makes a big difference.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
Yeah. So
it's really good.
It's cool. I really like this clip. No. So I don't know.
Oh my god, see, look. Okay, so I don't know how to do this. Wait. Okay.
Oh.
They have the die line of it. So they literally just sell, it's $30 though, just not even, like, there's no design. It's
Yeah,
so
like
you can make it on.
I have never felt this uncertain or frustrated in reviewing a product before. Many of you may know that have been here for a while know that I'm a big fan of Apple. I have an iMac, I have a MacBook Pro, I have an iPhone, and I've been having an iPad for quite some time now. But the Magic Keyboard, as much as I want to fall in love with it and be in love with it, I'm not. The biggest question that I made myself in the beginning of this video was, is this worth $300, $350 for your iPad? And I think in short, it's a big no. There's so many things, I guess, against it that I'm just not 100% there or on board. Let's just quickly run through them. I mean, item number one is the actual material of the case. Your fingerprints, oily hands, dust particles, it all attracts to this case. I mean, it feels good and it looks nice, but you can see several, smudges all around the case, and I'm just not a big fan of that. I would like to have it nice and clean. It's definitely a noticeably different material from the Logitech Pro case. It's like relatively the same, but this one attracts the fingerprints and smudges a lot more than with this one. Like any little dust particles or anything like that, this will attract. And just today I really noticed when putting this in a backpack where it's just kind of a big open space, I had other things in it, upon taking it out, you can see like it attracts and it's going to get your iPad kind of dirty, which in this case, your sides aren't protected, meaning you could potentially grab dust or crumbs or whatever it may be in the bag in your ports of the iPad. And it wasn't until today that I put it in a just regular backpack that I realized that I noticed that. So that's kind of a big deal. Even when taking it off, I can notice some like crumbs around the edges. So there's that. I think another huge thing, opening it. I have to use both hands. It just seems unnatural. Because of the magnets and they're so strong, I feel it's kind of unnatural to open it up, and you can't do it one-handed. You have to somehow find a way to pry or to keep this bottom panel closed down at the bottom while digging your fingers in there to prop it open. Again, you're paying $300 for a case that's very hard to open. I don't know. Let's see, item number 3, the lack of function keys. I don't know how you can claim to call this a laptop if without like function keys. Even in my head, I've been drilled. This is the new laptop. This is a laptop. And in bed, subconsciously, I was watching YouTube and I was like, oh wait, I can't hear. I need to, turn it up a little bit. My hand arm like goes up and I'm like, wait, there's no button. I have to physically go here to push it up and down. And or play and pause, because spacebar doesn't work on YouTube. On the app, you can't pause or play, so you have to whoop, click. Again, when it comes to the price points of this, I need to be, at least for me to feel good and not have buyer's remorse, I needed this to be like really, really high. I had high expectations for this case, and I feel like it just went whoop. It did not meet my expectations for the price point, for supposedly you're getting top of the line. I don't know. I feel like they missed the mark on this one. And it makes me really sad because I love Apple. I want them to succeed. I want them to come out with like really great products that I can love, and I can tell that to you guys genuinely, but I can't. I honestly cannot justify and tell you guys to go and buy this case for $300 or $350. The lack of protection all around, The pen will easily go off and on, so I suggest, first of all, because of the smudges and dust, putting this in a dedicated laptop or tablet sleeve in any bag that you put it. And depending on how big or small that bag is, you might want to put your pencil in a different compartment, because in taking it out and in, you don't want this to fall, to lose it, or anything like that, because there's no real secure placement with this case. Now, enough bashing on the new Apple Magic Keyboard. I have been using this for a couple days now. I think I got this Friday midday, closer to the evening. So I've had a weekend, had a couple days during the week, and I want to love it. You know, I mean, to a certain extent I do. It's a very sexy piece of tech. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. It really is. It feels professional. It's like the quality, high quality is there, right? I love the fact that you can charge here. It charges this like wirelessly, you know, with the magnets. You have this port free for hard drives, whatever it may be. But, oh man, I don't know. I really don't know. I've never debated on possibly returning it. Now, will I return it? Most likely not. No. I mean, let's be honest here. I don't think I'd be returning this. But, like, I kind of wish that I would return it, because I don't know. Is the sexiness worth $300, and despite all its flaws? Like, will that... See, look at this. You can even tell... Well, I don't know. Can you? There's like crumbs already on this edge. I don't know. I wish this was a better review. I guess it's not really a review, more of my own personal opinion, but I wish that I could give you guys a hard, yeah, go for it, because I want, you know, products that I buy, I want them to succeed. I'm not buying them to hope that they fail, or I hope that I hate them. So, yeah, I guess that's the new Apple Magic Keyboard. If you want it, the link will be down below. If you don't, I definitely do not blame you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know there's a whole bunch of videos about the Magic Keyboard, so if you have any questions about it that maybe I didn't answer, or you'd want to know more features about it or anything like that, please comment down below. Like this video if you liked it, and I will see you guys next time.